Tonight, there is another layer to the alleged cover-up of an Erie County Sheriff's chief who was so out of it that he crashed into 7 parked cars late at night more than a year and a half ago and nearly got away with those hit and runs. We've reported extensively on the DJ Granville case. He eventually pleaded guilty to 2 misdemeanors and will pay restitution after initially letting taxpayers cover the cost for the damage that he caused. Like other media outlets, we have filed a Freedom of Information Law request to get a copy of the Sheriff's Office Internal Affairs Report. The investigation wrapped up many months ago, but the Sheriff's Office has not been forthcoming in a timely manner, begging the question, what is there to hide? I talked about it today with an attorney who specializes in open records law.
I have requested a copy of a document that's already been handed out to other media outlets. The Sheriff's Office took 5 days to even respond, and then responded by saying, we'll get back to you in 20 more days. Is that legal?
That to me is just playing games. It's just intentionally withholding documents. If they already have provided the information to others, there's no reason to wait, additional 5 days or 20 days. They clearly have the information. That is not how the Freedom of Information Law is supposed to work. And
isn't it ironic that a law enforcement agency, which is charged with enforcing the law, would in a case like this just be flouting it?
It's terrible. And the Sheriff's Department has been sued multiple times regarding FOIL issues. And they just keep delaying and coming up with new excuses. It's just not how a public official or a public agency should operate.
Some people may look at this and say, it's some journalist complaining that he can't get his hands on stuff. Why should this matter to the public?
This is one of the only ways we can hold government officials accountable. You, as a member of the public or the news media, have a right to know. You have a right to access documents that they have. And it's important to have news reporters asking questions and bringing information to the public, because if this happens, it gets covered up, it gets kept in the dark, and that is not how government should work. So we need to have a FOIL process that is complied with.
In this instance, the Sheriff's Office is charging $60+ to multiple different outlets to hand over the exact same documents, which were readily available from the very beginning. It sounds like the Sheriff's Office is making money off of FOIL, and I cannot imagine that's legal.
The way they're doing this is not legal. I think it's being done to just, intentionally punish people for requesting documents by making them pay as much as possible. It's rare that an agency, makes people pay for 2 hours of staff time. But if you do so, you don't get to pay for that 2 hours 4 times over. You should divide it amongst the 3 or 4 people that are requesting that information.
We have a Sheriff's Office that is just, again, flouting the law, kind of making a mockery of it. What is the recourse?
Unfortunately, the only recourse we have is, public shame, public embarrassment, which your reports and others hopefully do, but it doesn't seem to be working. The only other recourse is to file a lawsuit. New York, unlike other states, there are penalties for violating the law. There can be criminal charges. There can be financial fines. We don't have any of that in New York. So unfortunately, the only recourse is to take them to court, which has happened several times with the Sheriff's Department.
That was attorney Paul Wolf. A little after 9:30 this morning, I reached out to the Sheriff's Office to get comment for this story, provide some type of explanation. Spokesperson Chris Horvitz didn't bother to respond.